Okay, so I've got my row of tassels completed there, and I'm going to now secure them with a couple of rows of weaving, so about 3 rows of weaving. So I'm just going to turn my loom around so that it's the right way up for me. And I'm going to do exactly the same as what I did before. So I'm going to start off with a plain weave, going one up, one down. You can, if you like, you can do several rows of tassels, so you can have a big fluffy area down the bottom of your weave. But every time you do a row of tassels, you've got to secure it with about 3 rows of weaving. So the same thing as I started off again, I'm going to leave that little tail and I'm going to weave it back through a couple of warp yarns there, just a few. And again, leave the tail hanging down the bottom there. Once I've got that, I can push that back down. So I'm going to keep on going until I have 3 rows of weaving. Once I've got my 3 rows of weaving, then I can start working on my design. A good way to start off your design, and a way that makes it look interesting as well, is to come up into the middle of your weave a row through, like that, and then what I might do is I might make this into a curve, so I could make it into a little downward curve maybe, something like that. You can see that there, a curve there. So once I've made a little shape in the middle there, then I can start working around these areas here. So I might, depending on what my plan was, I might do a block over here that's a particular colour, and then I might go into another colour there. I might use something that's really fluffy and thick over here, and I'm going to try and maintain that curve shape there. It just makes it look a little bit more interesting rather than straight up and down. Or if you prefer, you can just go straight up and down and carry on weaving in that way and just change your colours as you're going along. Before you add a new colour, put it up against your previous colours. Make sure that it looks like that it's blending in nicely, or maybe you don't want it to blend in, you want it to be a complete contrast, that's fine as well. And then you're going to keep on going until you get right up to the other end there. So if you do happen to get up to that other end there today, you're going to leave it at that for today, because I need to show you how to take this off of the loom next week. Okay, so I doubt you're going to get all the way down to there, but do the best that you can. We also have in the cupboard, we have some plastic forks. So the plastic forks are to help you to beat your yarn down into position. So it just makes it nice and neat. It does need to be right up against each other every time that you're weaving. You need to have it right up against each other. You may perhaps want to leave a little bit of a gap in halfway in between. For example, you can do that. So you just weave up to 3 or 4 of your yarns, then you go back. So you can go backwards and forwards that way. Leave a little bit of a window if you wanted to. Or you can also weave on an angle. So you might go all of the way up to the end, and then when you come back, you're going to stop too short, go all the way up to the end, stop another too short, go all the way up to the end. So you keep on going less and less, you end up with a little triangle kind of shape there. There are loads of different things you can do. This one is just a bit of a play around one. Have a go, see what you like, and then when you come to do your final product, then you can do much more of a detailed plan, and even buy your own yarn if you think that you want a particular colour that we don't have. Okay, have loads of fun.